moccasins for those white man's shoes.
There's a word they call us now Native Americans, which is a generic term I never liked. We are older than Americans, so how can we be Native that's something we are older than?
So yes, I am Native American. I'm Indigenous. I'm Aboriginal. I'm sick and tired of all the political correct crap. You just call me Caucasically impaired. Is that better? Does that work?
And we're Eastern tribes, Iroquois Confederacies, the Oneidas, Onondagas, Cayugas, Tuscarora, Mohawk, and Senecas.
My Indian name is Wambli Ohitika. I know, it sounds like my dad just looked into a bowl of alphabet soup.
We shall call him...
Our bylaws of the Iroquois Confederacy is what Franklin and Jefferson lifted to use what they call democracy here. So the idea of democracy, that's not imported, that's indigenous, and that came from us.
When I was in college, I took a Native American Studies class, and I was the only Native American in the class, and I got a C.
We have ancient traditions that we have and still use them, and that's what keeps us strong. But at the same time, we're also modern, contemporary people.
Yeah, that's right. Jewish father, Navajo son. That makes me a bargain hunter-gatherer.
I used to hear when I started, gee, I never heard of a funny Indian before. And the woman that said it, I thought, she doesn't know better. And it's also very funny, but also real sad at the same time.
A lot of Indians, we don't have a lot of body hair. I'm mixed blood, so I got some, it's like patchy, but it's... Can't grow a beard or nothing, man. I tried to grow a goatee once, it just looked like a smiling nutsack.
So you get around Indian people, there's always laughter. Even in times of stress, sorrow, sadness, there's always that undercurrent of humor. And something spiritual, there's always something funny about it because joviality, lightness, laughter. They say laughter is the language of God.
Oh, my great-great-grandmother was the daughter of a Yaqui chief, Standing Deer. My great-great-grandfather was the son of Zapotec leader, Benito Juarez. And because of that mixture of cultures, that intermingling of indigenous bloodlines, I stand here tonight looking like Jackie Chan.
Declaration of Independence, the phrase savage Indian is written in it like 3 or 4 different times. And nobody's ever changed it or addressed it or anything. And so we get people to laugh with us instead of at us. And but we're fighting hundreds of years of stereotypes just by the very act that we're up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Charlie Hill!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice to see Indian faces in the crowd. I won't have to explain the jokes tonight. That's nice. See, I don't have to be here. I can make a lot more money tonight at home going B27, I-19. We're doing pretty good with our casinos, folks. Someday we're gonna buy our land back. From the Japanese. My name is Charlie Hill. Hill, that's the family name. Used to be Mountain, but I shortened it. You know, showbiz, you get that little edge. I had a heckler last time I did a show. I'm on stage and he goes, I don't want to hear that crap, Indian. I'm an American. Why don't you go back where you came from? So I camped in his backyard. Thank you, thank you. And I just want to say, white folks, what we're doing up here tonight, we're not white bashing. This is just a little spiritual spanking you should have got 400 years ago. And we're ready to get this war party started, as we all say. He belongs to these mixed different tribes, and you get interesting combinations. Like I know a Mohawk married a Huron, their kids are morons, you know. I know a Comanche that married a Pequot, and they're kumquats, those are their kids. Then I met someone who was a Chickasaw, Potawatomi, and Paiute, and he got his enrollment card, chicken pot pie. Yeah. He's from Alberta. He's a Cree. Behind every tree, there's a Cree. And I worked on him on television shows up there, and he's been in a lot of shows, and he's really shaking and moving up there, up in the north here, and we're lucky and happy to have him here tonight. Let's welcome, please, Howie Miller, ladies and gentlemen. Howie Miller.
I remember I was doing an interview in Canada. It was a radio interview, and the lady asked me specifically, she goes, well, Howie, what do you prefer to be called? Do you prefer to be called Indigenous or First Nations or Aboriginal or Native American? And I said, actually, I prefer it if you call me Howie. And, you know, but she was taken aback and she started apologizing right away. But it's that sense of people's borderline walk to where they think they're racist, but they're not, or if they're ignorant and they don't know it. Racism to me is a joke. And if we're not laughing at it, then it's something serious. If you can't laugh at racism, well, then there's a problem there. So that's where I like to be sort of on this threshold of making people laugh at racism. Let's get it out of there, because it is a joke to begin with. Oh, look at all the Indians. Woo! Right on! I am from Canada. I flew in. This is my first time in LA. This is great. It's so nice to be here. I flew down. I'm looking out the plane. And I'm looking at all the native workers. I'm like, wow, the natives are working down here everywhere. They're running the airports. Then I'm driving on the freeway, and I'm like, oh, they're selling fruit on the side. This is awesome. These natives down here rock. And then one comes up to me, hey, vatos. I'm like, oh my God, they sound different too. Back home, that really ticks me off. Being mistaken for the races, you know, like Chinese, Japanese, Hawaiian, Mexican, Spanish, Filipino, Scottish. You'd be surprised if I was wearing my kilt. I'd show the ladies a wee show. You might want to stand back a wee bit. It's a fairly big show. That's right, ladies. I'm hung like a buffalo. Oh, sorry. Tatanka. Oh. So yes, I am Native American. I'm Indigenous. I'm Aboriginal. I'm sick and tired of all the political correct crap. You can just call me Caucasically impaired. Is that better? Does that work? Thank you. I don't mind being Native. I like the free shit, huh? That's right. Land, no taxes. Woo! Don't know if you white people know this, but here in LA, I get free cab rides. Yeah, well, they're cop cars, but they get you home. They're, But it shows change, and I think, why not? I mean, you've been in our land for so long. Why not elect the first Native American president? When's that going to happen? You with me on that one? Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah. You know, all the Native people clapping, all the white people are just like, oh my God, that would be a bad choice, hey? Can you imagine that? The first day of business, they'd be like, okay, people, my first order of business, all you white people, you can go home now. No, I love what you've done with the place. Looks great. The boats are waiting. Last call. If you're going to elect an actor, why don't you elect an actor that's cool? You know, elect somebody that you can understand at least, that speaks the language. I think Christopher Walken would have been a better president. I mean, he won't make any sense, but you'll understand him when he's not making any sense. Can you imagine that? He shows up, hey, everybody, thanks. I really appreciate being the president. Wow. It's crazy. The environment is out there. We gotta do something. My friend outside Jersey named McDonald, Scottish fellow, lived on a farm. A lot of animals, horses, chickens, cows, what have you. One day, this cow bit a man right in the ass. The man screamed out, E-I-E-I-O. Now I'm thinking, you know what? I like the other guy better. Ah! Nice sunny day out today. Thank you. I danced all night for that shit. You're welcome. You're welcome. My adopted mother, she's Scottish. That was a lot of fun growing up. I grew up with a bunch of white kids, so that was a lot of fun. We played regular games, you know, like tag, hide and seek, stuff like that. My personal favorite, Cowboys and Indians. Yeah, a lot of fun. All my friends are like, hey, Howie, do you want to play Cowboys and Indians? I'm like, Indians with an S, like there's going to be more than me. Basically, what this game consisted of was 30 white kids chasing my ass around the block. They'd all be on bikes. Of course, I wouldn't, because I'm a savage, right? You know? Oh, me not know how to ride bike. I can sure steal them, though, huh? They were so cute growing up, though. I remember they thought that since I was Native, I was in tune with Mother Nature somehow. So they'd always ask me stupid questions, you know? They'd be like, hey, Howie, can you tell what time it is by looking up at the sun? Like, oh, yeah, that's easy. Let's see. It's, wow, it's bright out. It's 3:14. They're just sitting there, holy shit, he's awesome! But again, yes, my mom is Scottish, and I remember all Scottish people, they're huge Sean Connery fans, and I'm adopted, so this was kind of a fun trick. This happened about 10 years ago. I went to the payphone on Valentine's Day, phone her up, right? Ring, ring, ring. She's like, hello? So my mom sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire, right? She's like, hello? Like, yes, is this Mrs. Miller speaking? Yes. Oh, this is Sean Connery. On behalf of Scotland and myself, I'd like to wish you a very happy Valentine's Day. And I was wondering, what are you wearing right now? You guys have been great. Have a wonderful night. Thank you very much.